Hi, welcome to Comic Book Business News. I am your host, Josh Goldstein. We are here at our exclusive studios in sunny Voorhees, Echelon, New Jersey. And that is south of Cherry Hill and 12 minutes from Philadelphia. But we're going to review some comic books. The latest news from the comic book industry is that Wizard, although it's having some problems, will probably be here next year. And Greater Philadelphia and the rest of the Comic-Con tour, though, is doing good. Some new tour circuits for comic books that are good as for the industry is Ace. I highly suggest some of theirs. Don't do Keystone Comic-Con, I know. Anyway, some of the I myself am working on 3 projects for my graphic novels, including another Maccabee Lady and a project with I have for this other group of people. And so on to the comic books. The first comic book I would like to present is My Hero Academia, School Briefs, Volume 1. It is superheroes in high school. How can you do better than that? Superheroes in high school. The main story is a young high school hero course. So this is like here, all this great stuff. Looking inside of it. Oh, these are. You got me. This is a prose book. It is one called My Hero Academia. But so, haha. I thought it was My Hero Academia manga. Oh well. Here's one. A new one, George Takei graphic novel. Mr. Sulu can actually draw, apparently. And check it out. More fun at the internment camps than Jim Hawkins ever did in the other ones. He's just having a great time. But actually, this is a lesson in history for those who like his history. This is in many ways was an American genocide done to the Asian community, rarely spoken of. Today, the Japanese community was severely hit by the internment camp problem during World War II, and this is a very this gets me. This was a genocide committed upon the Asian community, and I very much frowned on genocide in particular, and I frowned upon. I think it's shocking that FDR would actually do it when he was fighting the Nazis in Europe, and this was due to I think the fact that we had this was possibly due to the fact that December 7th happened, so we have to just can't have any fifth columnist was an attitude. But many of these people would have gladly fought for America in Europe and Asia, and these are just families and little kids, and this is George Takei's take on the issue from an Asian perspective. An Asian perspective, like the Holocaust inspires many things like Mao's and plays and salutes of itself. So this is a definite member for anybody's library, anybody that likes comic books and history, and definitely for people who do like history, who were history majors like me in college. And I definitely will have that in with my graphic novels and books on World War II and books on American history in my personal library. Another book on struggles besides George Takei's book is March by one of John Smith. This is the artwork on the inside. Don't want to bend this. Artwork on the inside sort of, captures the impressions. He's like a little manga kid, little George Takei. Oh my god, poor George. Poor Mr. Sulu. Your childhood was rough. So this is like crime committed, a genocide committed, very serious stuff. Why we have people like George Takei telling us about it, so we can learn, and because from history and what they say, the past is the present, the future is the past. So those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Now something on a lighter note. Female Furies. When the story of Blue Big Barda, Mr. Miracle's wife. So the term is Zoftig for this woman. She is big, I dare say. And some of the other, she's one of those she is a daughter of High Father raised in Apocalypse. Like, why are they so good looking if they're on Apocalypse? Because they're really kidnapped children from New Genesis, raised there, because all the guys from Apocalypse are ugly motherfuckers. So, now I will say, now it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye. Sleep tight. Next time on Comic Book Business News.